Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I hope your morning is off to a great start. I am just getting going. Just took my daughter to school and now I'm back. And I figured, let me hop on here for a little bit. I had actually done a full blown love and hip hop review for y'all yesterday. Got ready to upload it and discovered it was all blank. I had done forgot to turn the mic on. Okay. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So, anywho, so much has happened over the last few days. Everything with Diddy. You got Peach McIntyre going live. So it's so much to talk about. But today, this this is gonna be on Love and Hip Hop review. Um, I finally had the chance to sit down and watch the last two episodes. I thought I was behind one episode, but I actually was behind two. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real honest. For some reason, the Atlanta series, I don't know. It's like I don't feel like how I used to feel. Like I would watch these things as like live. Now it's like they see it in the DVR, and it's like, oh, I don't feel like watching that. Let me watch something else. Oh, I'll watch it and then end up watching something else. It's not capturing my attention the way it used to. Do y'all feel the same way about Love and Hip Hop? Do you think it's kind of just run its course at this point? It's just not what it used to give. So now, but I will say the Miami, uh, they got it going on over there. Like I was tuned in last season. I'm ready for the new season. They seem to really be bringing in a lot more. Atlanta is just kind of okay. But anywho, let's get into everything that what I'm gonna cover is the last two episodes because that's basically what I just sat here and watched yesterday, and so it's kind of fresh in my mind. And I got a few little notes too. But if you hear noise in the background, I'm trying to make my breakfast as well as talking to y'all, get my day started here. But not the last episode, but the episode before then, it started with Rennie and her and Santana um, shopping for baby clothes and stuff. And I will say, Rennie, she just looks so beautiful, so happy. Seems like she's in a new season. Previous season, she had lost her mom and she was trying to co-parent with her baby daddy. And so this time it looks like this current season, it looks like she's very happy. She's got a good guy and she just looks beautiful and is glowing. So I know I'm very happy for her. So hope to see more of how that, how her life is after she has the baby and how it is with her new partner and a little bit more insight into her life. And that's one thing I will say too, what I noticed with the reality shows, they tend to steer off really like, you know, kind of jumping in and peeling back the layers of their lives. Like it's so much acting now and putting on in front of the cameras and having these stage scenes. What I mean by that is just like, okay, they're going on a trip. That's so usual. Going on a trip together, all the cast, you got the arguing, the bickering. I think we as viewers, we want to see more of your lifestyle, your day-to-day life. And so she's got all these other kids. I would like to see how does she manage that with her career on a daily basis, not these forced scenes where, okay, somebody's throwing a party, somebody's having a launch party for this business, somebody's doing like, let's see the real reality of your life outside of group settings sometimes. Also, that leads to, we were introduced this season to Lil Zane and Ashley. Now, like I said, this season has not captured my full attention. So I feel like I missed something with these two. I guess there's a baby in question during the time that they've been separated, but are they still separated? I mean, I know they're married, but are they still separated or they're back together and he had a baby during that time? I'm a little lost on that. So y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what's what on that situation. But I thought the scene where it was so funny where he was trying to act like a grill master. And if you saw the grill looked like it was brand new, straight from the store. Ain't been no grilling on that grill. And then he couldn't even light it. So it's not really looking like he know what he's doing on that grill. But moving along to the family scene where they were all together and they were discussing this child, I thought it was crazy when I guess this has been going on for 8 years. 8 years without a blood test to find out if the child is his or not, but the child got his last name and everything. Uh, I think they know that the baby is, well, the 8-year-old is his, or I don't know if the kid is older than that or not, but the child in question, it's crazy work that all this time has gone by and y'all have not had a blood test confirmed, but it seems like his family, especially his mom, has been accepting of it, and it is what it is. And so, Ashley gets upset and walks off because I think she's learning some truthful things. Guys tend to tell you one thing, but then you get in a different setting and you kind of find out here goes something completely different. So, I don't know. I guess we'll stay tuned to see how that works out. But honestly, too, I don't know if this was just me, but I found it a little disrespectful. I know she was in her feelings and hurt by what she was hearing, but the cussing and yelling, at his mom at times and stuff. Now, the cussing was towards him, but the yelling and stuff that she was having the dialogue back and forth with his mom, I don't know. I thought that was a little disrespectful, but I don't know that. I don't really know the dynamics of their whole relationship. So it'd be interesting to see that play out a little bit more. I don't know, being that they were introduced to us this season, we haven't really seen a whole lot of them for me to really form an opinion of what's what with them. So I guess we'll just stay tuned and see how this situation plays out. Moving along. In the previous episode, Amy was letting it be known that I guess she's in DMs with Scrappy and she's been chit-chatting back and forth with him and stuff. And I mean, I guess that's like get back for Bambi talking to her guy that was from like 15 years ago in her past. I don't know. That's crazy work. Like that doesn't even equate to the same get back. So I don't know. Like who are you hurting with this? Because really, to me, I feel like it's revealing your true character. People can put on and be a certain way in front of the camera for a period of time, and then you really start seeing their true character in the ways. And if she thinks it's acceptable to go after her ex-husband in this manner, just as feeling like she was betrayed from a friend, you'll do that to anybody. So I don't know, girl. It's looking kind of crazy. I don't know. Give me y'all thoughts. Also, when Amy was first introduced to us, remember she had her sisters and her mom on, and saying that they were the next Kardashians. Where the sisters been at this season? We haven't seen them at all. So, what's going on? Are they still close? Where they been at? What's the tea with them? And so yeah, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think about that. But I think it's wrong how she's handling this situation with Bambi. I think a mature conversation should have been had, that she felt some type of way, that Bambi didn't at least tell her. Is that what it is? Bambi didn't at least tell her, run it by her? Or is she just mad that Bambi is in communications with this guy, period? But I just think it's crazy. That was so long ago. I don't know. What do y'all think? I mean, I do understand the girl code, but I guess it'd be interesting to hear from Bambi, like, what level of friendship do you think that they were friends, or you think they were just co-workers getting to know each other to build a friendship? It's different layers. So tell me what y'all think. I'm curious to know. What do y'all think on that? And while we on Bambi, why is everybody coming for the Bam this season? Now, she was cool with Karlie last season. Seemed to really be her only friend because she done fell out with everybody. Everybody know her ways. Everybody know she messy. But Bam was trying to be her friend or whatever. And she still has been in her feelings since Bam reached out to her man to help with her birthday celebration trip. And now you done put the spin on it that now she's, I guess, supposedly sleeping with the other dude that she, introduced us to last season. It's just a bit much. And that's a reach. Girl, what are you doing? And then also, speaking of Karlie, between Karlie and Sierra, every season, different man. Like, okay, let's talk about Karlie. Karlie has had so many proposals, so many different men every season. Do you think it's just real dating? Like I get it if you dating different people and stuff, but when you take it to the level of okay, they didn't propose to you, you're talking about you engaged, and in the event of this season, now she's talking about she wants to go through IVF, have this boy baby, and they just don't even seem like they got any real chemistry together. What do you think is going on here? Do you think Karlie is having a midlife crisis, or do you think she just dating? I know we all get to that point where we feel like, oh, we're getting older, time's passing us by. Do you think she's going through that? Like, do you think that she just feel like, okay, I'm getting older, I don't want to be alone? That's why she's jumping in so fast. I mean, Yandy had basically said the same thing that everybody thinking, like, girl, why are you moving so fast? Slow down, take the time to get to know these guys and figure it out. And I don't know, this guy, to me, they just really did not seem like they had any chemistry. That kiss, it was weird, it was awkward. I don't know. Give me y'all thoughts. What y'all think? And then also, remember her daughter, was it last season? Her daughter was pregnant. Was it the season before? I can't remember. But the daughter was pregnant. Why haven't we seen, like, let's see Karlie in grandma mode? And that's funny just to even say. But why haven't we seen her talk about that? Like, we haven't heard anything about it. Did the daughter have the baby? Like, what's going on? But I would like to see her do something different, bring something different to, Love and Hip Hop. Every season, it's a different man. It's the same thing. You in everybody's business. You being messy. Let's see you. Let's see what you got going on. Karlie has all these businesses. We never see really we used to see about the clothing store and stuff, but they don't peel back the layers and see what's really going on in her life. And that's why I just think that they get away from that with these reality shows. Like, let's get back to the basics. Let me see if there's anything else with Karlie. That was pretty much it. I mean, the little argument that her and Bam had, I mean, to me, I think that was going to be obvious if you throwing accusations out like that in front of everybody because she's doing business with him. I don't know. I don't know. It's desperate at this point. I don't think nobody's believing that. It's just desperate at this point. And it's just like you keep falling out with everybody. At some point, you're the common denominator. So, yeah. Jessica. At first I was like, how does she mix with this franchise? Like, why was she casted? But excuse me, I actually like her. She's quirky, she's different. She brings humor into each scene. Excuse me. And she's also outspoken. Just like she told Kendra, you need to leave him. He embarrassing you, girl. Maybe you need a girlfriend that'll tell you those type of things instead of everybody just sitting by it like, you know how Jock is. No, tell that girl what she need to hear. Sometimes the truth hurts, but you need to hear it. I don't know. To me, I feel like she just lightens the scenes. I mean, we get tired of seeing the same thing. Somebody arguing and they throwing stuff and they about to fight. I mean, it's typical. But she just has a different way, a different spirit about her. And I like it. So even though she doesn't I can't really seem to understand why she was cast for this show. It's just, she's refreshing sometimes. So I say keep her around. Let's see. Anybody else? I like the scene with Santana and his mom. It seems like they have really worked on building up their relationship, and she's very accepting of him. And I like the fact that she's writing a book to tell it from her perspective. That way, she could reach out to moms dealing with the same thing of how to accept your child and their sexuality. So I like it. I think it's great. I just don't like Santana the way he be doing Zell though. Zell seems like he really, really, truly loves him and cares for him, and he just treat him like dirt. I don't know. I don't like that part of Santana. I don't know. I guess he in his like city girl ways or whatever, and he just seems to have no regard for his feelings. And I don't know. Speaking of Zell, I did like the baby mama reveal. So y'all know we're gonna probably see more of those. People want a reason to celebrate, and we're gonna see a lot more of that. So stay tuned on the Shade Room and everywhere else to see pictures of people having baby mama reveals, because they done started a new trend. But I liked it. I liked the game that they played to reveal her. I thought that was cute. Honestly, I think this is good for Zell. I think he'll be a great dad. He seems like he really wants this. And it's okay for him to feel like he's sorting out his life. He doesn't have to have all the answers right now. He'll figure it out. But at the end of the day, I ultimately don't think that'll stop him from being a great dad. So I like that for him, and I wish him the best on that. Chaotic at the baby mama reveal. I thought it was sad that Chaotic don't have a friend on the cast that left to go to the hospital with him. Everybody, they sitting there doing videos of Chaotic being taken off in an ambulance, and I don't know. I thought that was a little sad thing. And then also too, he done fell out with Scrappy. So, did we ever figure out what that was really all about at the end of the day? What really made them fall out? Was it over money or something, or the females? I didn't follow their show that they had together, that little dating show. Did it have something to do with that? Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know. Why did they really fall out? But he seemed just, I don't know. His whole spirit seems like it's kind of crushed. Like he done lost a best friend or something, because Chaotic used to be loud in every scene and just kind of be a little annoying. But he just, I don't know. His spirit seemed a little down. So is that because him and Scrappy not as tight? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that. But Kendra and Jock, I mean, what do you expect? I don't know. It's the same old, same old. Look, I'm gonna lump her in the category of Rashida and Kirk. When women have made the decision to forgive their partners and move on in life, and then situations come up and these accusations are made and they're screaming divorce again, it make you question, my question is, do you really ever really gain full, complete trust in your partner after they've betrayed you? When you say you forgave him and you're working to move forward in your relationships, are y'all really forgiving and able to trust the partner? I'd like to know. Drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts on that. But I'll tell you the truth. I'm just really sick of this whole Kurt and Rashida situation. I think for the most part, the census is that everybody's sick of it. Like, what's the purpose of this? Rashida is like, she gives the illusion of a boss bitch, right? But is it all about the Love and Hip Hop check at this point? Because this is foolery. All this public embarrassment that this man is taking you through. And now it seems to appear that he has gotten caught up with texting this girl, this baby mama, again. And it was inappropriate. And he's sitting here talking about he deleted it, and his excuse, it was just ridiculous at this point. You think she gonna ever cut him loose? I think they got too much business and ties together, and it's not so easy for her to walk away. I think it's more, my opinion now, I just think it's more of a business relationship, and she's comfortable. This is somebody that she's been with for years, so it's hard for her just to break ties and walk away. But at this point, he's making you look crazy in these streets, and how much more of this do you take? I mean, it's public humiliation. But then also I had to question, like, they've been on the franchise, I can't remember if they've been there since day one, but did they not know that Jasmine was going to be on this season? If they did they have any input on that? Is this something that they did want for their storyline? Or were they just surprised that she was brought in this season? Like, do y'all not have any say so behind the scenes? I'm curious to know that, because, like, what more do y'all want us to have? Like, we're tired of this. what more else y'all want us to take away from this situation? It's gotten old. It's played out. He's communicating. And then also too, like, does Cannon, that's a little boy, does he ever like come and spend family time with Rashida and Kirk and the rest of their family? We really like to see those kind of scenes, not this foolishness here. Now he texting her and all of that. I don't know. It just seems ridiculous at this point. So either you're going to just put up with it and keep it moving, or you're going to walk away and say enough is enough. And then Kirk trying to bring Mendices into this. That was just hilarious. Mendices like looking like, you done deleted messages. You looking guilty. Don't put me in this. Don't try to distract and deflect, honey. That was funny. But I don't know. Speaking of Mendices, him and Yandy, they seem like, well, Mendices, he seemed like he's just grown apart from her. And that happens sometimes. It's okay. Like, you grow up, you grow apart. So it's going to be interesting to see how their marriage continues, what track it'll be on, whether they're going to get it together and move forward, or they're going to part ways. That'll be interesting to see. Trying to think, did I miss anybody else? Spice? I noticed they've downplayed her this season, the last couple of seasons. I have not liked Spice so much the last couple of seasons, so it's refreshing that she don't really have too many scenes this season. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Sometimes she comes across as a mean girl, but I don't really have anything to update on her. Who else? Sierra. Seems like the consensus is that from all the different castmates over this season, that we've kind of learned that Sierra has been an all about me type of girl. Like, no matter what the situation, she just injects herself. Now that Sierra has been made aware of her ways, do you think that she will try to change and be a better friend? What do y'all think? Drop down in the comments. And then also too, she's another one. I guess recently she's gotten married, but they haven't shown that on the series yet. So is she also just trying to find her way too, or is there something else going on with her? Also too, what do y'all think the real issue is between her and her sisters and her mom? What do y'all think the root of it is? I haven't been able to figure it out. I don't know, but it seemed like it's some deep rooted stuff. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how that plays out. But I don't know. It just seems kind of interesting that all the castmates have felt a certain way about Sierra. But it'd be interesting to see if she changes her ways now that everybody has made her aware of, what it is about her. Lastly, the scene with Scrappy, Erica, and Amani. I thought that was a great scene. You could say whatever you want to say about Scrappy, but I think Scrappy is a very good dad. And I thought the scene was great because it really it highlighted like all of these reality TV parents, and also like even like your TikTokers that are, influencers, content creators, that they have children. And it showed, the scene revealed the impact that it had on kids and what they may be feeling. And, their daughter was like, what she was seeing online, she what they had going on or whatever. But I guess in that scene, Erica was making it clear that they're not dating, which was confusing because from what we've been seeing online. And then she's had other scenes where she said that they, had been spending time together. I guess they're trying to figure it out. But ultimately, it kind of reflected a little bit of what the children feel. And I thought that was a great scene with the co-parenting, true co-parenting this time. So I thought that was a great scene. I think that's all I have. I'm trying to think, did I forget anybody else? I think that was it. So that's all I got for now on this series. Nothing exciting. But anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you next time. Have a great day, y'all. Bye.